Welcome back to the channel for week 2 of the Vega Battlegrounds Championship. This is the Grandmaster's Community Cup. Hopefully you are familiar with the format of it. Each week there is a new Grandmaster. This week we were lucky enough to have none other than the Cat Murdoch. She's made her ban choices. She's made those that must not be ban choices. We'll go over those in a minute though. You're tuning in for Vega, that's me, versus Sciar, the leader of 4 Loki. This guy is awesome. He's incredible. He's also hilarious, and he is going to be in call with me today. If nothing else, I hope you at least laugh a lot. You can see us in Group B. We've got Legacy, Karate Mike. I'm sure you're familiar with both of them. Then me and Sciar. Sciar and I are both 0-1. I lost to Legacy. He lost to Karate Mike. So this is a must win for both of us. I think most of the pressure, though, lies on Sciar, to be honest, because, you know, Mike likes to laugh, have a good time. I like to talk. So I feel like when I play Mike, I might be able to engage him, confuse him, you know, hoodwink him a little bit. Before he knows it, he's lost somehow. He's not even sure what happened. Legacy is all business. I tried that with Legacy and he was having none of it. So I feel like ultimately this is do or die, win or go home territory for Sciar. And I heard him laugh. Are you actually on call, Sciar? I didn't need for you to hear any of that. Is that you, buddy? Are you there? Is that?
Hey, I am here.
Oh.
And I appreciate all of the nice things you said, which were all complete and total lies. I'm not funny, not good, none of these things that you have said about me. But the only thing you've said that is true is I am somehow, some way still the leader of 4 Loki because you guys haven't staged a coup and kicked me out yet.
Yeah.
Everything else you said is a blatant lie.
I have noticed there's a lack of voting for leaders. It's just like every season we're supposed to assume that the leader's just going to stay. But I don't feel like now's the time to really bring that up. It feels uncomfortable. And I don't know. Anyone who's friends with me, Nerd, I see you there right now. Thank you for cheering me on. There's a lot of people cheering me on, Sciar. I don't know if you know. There's a lot of people.
I have 2 viewers, so I have lots of people cheering me on as well. So I don't know what you're saying. Let's
fix that. Everyone who's viewing here, who's enjoying this tournament, do me a big favor. Sciar's channel is linked in the chat and in the description. There's multiple ways to get there. Pull up his stream. Enjoy it. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah.
You will have lots of mediocre gameplay to watch. It's really great.
Yeah. Well, I noticed you're doing crystal openings. You're doing Eternity of Pain streams. There's all kinds of things there. It's a great channel. I enjoy it myself. You'll see me commenting along the way. And it's a great way to just say thank you. Thank you for putting on the show. Hopefully some entertainment. Hopefully you learned something here and also you're entertained along the way. I would love to get in a friendly match. If I have an in-game friend who is also watching, I'd love to get that in real quick. And then I'm also going to bring up, because I really actually do need to remind myself of who are the bans and cannot bans.
You can't ban Nova. You can't ban Nova. You can't ban Nova.
Is that a fact?
You cannot ban
Are you
Nova.
sure?
Nova is good to go.
I've
heard you can't ban Nova this time.
I don't know if that's accurate.
I've heard it's accurate, and
you know,
I love Cat. Cat is the best ever. Okay. Cat is my favorite personality in this game.
Yeah.
From now till all time. Because you can't ban Nova.
You know what? I'm looking at the graphic that I actually made myself, and that appears to be correct. I can't ban Hood, can't ban Nova, and ban. So just for the people who are tuning in, like, what are these guys talking about? Kat is the Grandmaster for this week. Really awesome Twitter follow. If you're not familiar with her art and on the mashups and the whole thing, it's amazing. She'd probably make the AQ map you follow and other graphics that you use too for the monthly quests, the side quests. So I can't make sense of it the way Kabam writes it. They do their best. I cheer them on each month. I'm like, I think this is the month where they're going to explain it exceptionally well. And then I'm beyond confused. And then Kat has a graphic. I'm like, oh, I understand what's going on. And she has said,
Cat is amazing.
She really is. A lovely human too. And she said, Gallon and Hercules, you can't even have them in your deck. And then if for some insane reason a person ranked up Nova and has them in their deck, and the Hood, who's actually good in MCoC.
Hey, whoa. What do you mean actually good? What is this actually good nonsense?
A lot of people don't.
Nova is actually good.
A lot of people don't know he's good. That's all I meant by it. That's all I meant. I really would love to do a friendly. I got home like 10 minutes ago. Steve was yelling at me. He's like, you're going to be kicked if you don't start the stream now.
It's true, I did say that.
I'm scared.
It's all I have.
I
It's all I
shouldn't-
have really is the threat of power.
Yeah.
Of just, I can go over and hit the kick button, and all of a sudden Vega's looking for a new home.
That's true.
So he was like, well, I don't want to leave for Loki just yet.
I don't.
Let me start up the stream.
This is true. Yeah. So you kind of follow the philosophy of walk loudly and threaten with big sticks.
Yes. Yeah. No. It's more fun this way. I mean,
yeah. I'm all of a sudden also faced with the reality of how few of my friends watch my streams right now. So we'll wait like 2 more minutes because the stream wasn't even supposed to start for another minute. And if none of my friends,
then we're just going, doing it live.
Yeah, then we'll
in
just
more ways than one.
I'll warm up. There's no better way to warm up than just by actually doing it, right?
Yeah.
It's like on the job training.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Manuel, we have not started yet. We are getting into the beginning phases, and we'll probably get going here soon-ish.
I got a very generous donation. Thank you so much, Lord Easy. I really do appreciate all of these donations, and I realize not everyone's in a place where they can donate. I totally get it. I really do. Something you could do that would be really helpful. I love all the comments, all the views. I see all the excitement for the tournament. It really is really cool. Being serious for a minute. Also, go subscribe to Sciar here, Steve. Channel's linked in the description and in the chat. Let them know. Let them know you appreciate the putting on a show and hopefully providing a few laughs for us tonight.
Hopefully 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think we've probably already got a couple. I can see people aren't turning it off. So
that's always a good sign.
Yeah. It goes better than most of my dates when I was in college. Usually they're like, how do I turn this off? I'm leaving now.
Well, see, you at least got to the table. They just saw me and turned away. So, you at least got them to get there. So that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Yeah, it appears as though literally no one wants to do a friendly with me. Lefty Knox raid. What is up? I honestly.
Up, Hen? What's up, Vin?
Would anyone please friendly me? Hello, is this on? Hello? Good thing you have so many champs makes up for a lack of friends. Oh, that's hilarious. I could do a friendly. Are we friends? We should be friends. Oh, I got one. I knew I could rely on Mad Cat. Mad Cat is like, I think potentially the most.
Mad Cat loves this stuff.
He's also like the most reliable person in 4 Loki, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's no debate. There's no joke there. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, Mad Cat is awesome.
Yeah.
So Mad Cat kick his butt and making sure he's very much demoralized heading into this fight with me.
All right. Okay. Everything I learned in my sessions with Nerd has just completely flown out of my brain. It's like it's test time, and I got nothing. What happened? I was so prepared.
Well, you practice, and then you get to the game, and you revert back to what you're used to doing.
Yeah, this is gonna look like one of my war videos. As long as I have an invulnerability boost, I'm gonna be fine.
I was gonna say, I mean, although I use those and I still die, so because I like using them.
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing is immediately losing them.
Yeah.
To really get my money's worth on it.
Yeah. Well, I like that you said get your money's worth, because for me it's a lot like clipping a coupon. Like if you're gonna spend the time clipping it, going through the paper on Sunday. Why would you not then use said coupon, right? So
if you got 3 hits, you might as well use them.
Get your money's worth, my friend. That's the way I approach things.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is gonna
just way better.
I can tell you're like a wordsmith here, and you have totally seeped your humor and friendliness as you Trojan horsed me here. And I can tell you're in my brain. I'm having fun.
I hope you do very well against Mad Cat. So my hope is one of 2 things with this Mad Cat fight.
Yes.
Either you do so well that you get overconfident.
Yes.
And you're like, I can just crush Steve now. And
Absolutely.
then Nova finds a way to just destroy you.
Nope.
Or
Yeah.
Mad Cat destroys you and you're completely demoralized heading into this, and then Nova just finishes you off. One of two things here.
So what's really hard about this, or difficult, and I think a lot of my viewers will know this, my dog is named Nova. So
yes, I know.
This whole time, I'm picturing my puppy Nova crushing me. Which
is just
it's
perfect.
Yeah, it's everything anyone ever wanted.
Yes, it really is.
All right. And another donation from Sciar. What is up, dude? I will get that on the board. I'm probably not going to be quite as interactive with the chat as I normally am, because Steve is making me laugh. And I'm also supposed to be doing Battlegrounds during that same period of time. Supporter extraordinaire. Ojihan, what's up, dude? What's up? What's up, Andy? Anyone know someone who covers Path 8 in War? I assume you mean like a good champion super fast? Steve, you're a war planner. You know any just general good options for Path 8?
So, in general, anyone with the Odin pre-fights can do Path 8. Spider-Man 2099 is also really good for Path 8, especially the second section. More so the second section than the first section, because the first section is a Fury, whereas the second section is a Power. But if you really anybody with the Odin pre-fights can handle Path 8 pretty well. I'm doing AQ as well while we're doing this, and I just pushed Mr. Fantastic to a special 3, which is wonderful.
Dude, what is with new like passive MHS? And they just that's driving me insane.
Oh yeah, it's the new stupid node thing. So we don't have it today, but it's basically like whatever you have, like every so often you have to then do one of those 3 actions, and then you have to do all 3 of them in order to reset it to do the actions again. And if you don't do it, then they either stack either Fury or Protection, or I think I forget what the other one was, maybe Pierce. Yeah, it's like a medium ending combo, a heavy, and then a special attack. But you have to time it right. It's just stupid and makes you have to pay attention to it. The one today though is just basically don't throw the same special twice in a row. So that's why it's day 5, because it's pretty easy.
Okay. So that's why I was like this. I had to actually quit out of a fight last night because I got to the point where I was doing like no damage at all.
Yeah. So because yesterday was the protection one, so you probably just stacked up a whole bunch of protections, then wasn't able to do anything about it.
You're in trouble, my friend. My dash back is working. I don't know what it is about when I stream. I think it might be how I sit in my chair or something, because I've updated my phones in the last couple of months, and my dash back when I stream it frequently doesn't work, and it was just flawless. It was really pretty. Like it was I don't know. It was really nice. Like it was good. Yeah.
Well, you see, you're getting all of your good dashbacks in right now.
No.
Before the fights that count.
No. That's not.
So
no, my dashbacks.
By the time we get to the actual tournament,
no,
you're done.
No. Are you familiar with the phrase like love is not like pizza? It's not. It's unlimited. There's not only a certain amount of slices. My dashbacks are very similar to love. And that they're unlimited. If they're on, they're on. So
I guess we shall see.
Yeah, I wanted you to know. Valkyrie is a beast. Yes, she is, my friend.
Hey, did you rank yours up?
Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't take her to rank 4 because I realized she was good, but I didn't realize this good, and I ranked up a bunch of other champions instead. Some of which aren't even in my deck. It hurts me a little bit.
Yeah, I have. So I pulled Valkyrie as well, but I haven't ranked her yet. I didn't dupe her. I know her dupe is pretty helpful from what I remember, but not like crazy necessary.
No,
right? Because it's like it does like it does the if you have like one pierce buff, it makes your stun immune.
Yeah.
If you get the bulwark buff, like I remember broad strokes of what it does.
Yeah.
But like her base kit is really lets her do what you want her to do,
especially in this meta, man. But although Mike put out a video today. I'm sure you were working, so you weren't able to watch it yet.
I saw that he put out a video. I'm boycotting all of his videos because he banned Nova all the time last week. So
that was rude. And then
it was very rude.
Did you see he made a video of?
I did see the video. It was very mean. Oh my god! I just pushed War Machine to a special 3. Good thing this is AQ. Yeah, I did see the video. He was very mean, and I like while we were doing that, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Mike doesn't make mistakes with Ghost. He just doesn't. Like, he's very good with her. He doesn't make mistakes with Ghost.
Yeah.
And especially in a fight like against Toad, it should be a 10-second fight. So when he started freaking out, I was like, something here is not adding up. The only thing I could think of, that's what I said. I was like, did you get clipped by a special too?
Yeah.
And he just didn't say anything. I was like, this is weird. And then we get out of it. And I was like, well, did you die? And he was like, no, it was over in 2 seconds. Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, he's quite a character.
He was trying to be real mean with the banning of Nova and then just doing all the other stuff. He's just not a nice person.
He's really not. He plays one on TV, but
no, but like when it comes down to it,
yeah,
like he's just not a nice person.
You should know that Mad Cat decided to get my confidence going, and Mad Cat.
In which way? So did you beat him?
Yeah, but he gave me he like placed a gallon on defense when I have a Rintra. He was like, let's get Vega going. Let's get Vega in the zone. Thank you, Mad Cat. I appreciate you. Love you forever.
This is unfortunate because Mad Cat is significantly better at this game than me. So, you know, he's not looking well.
He's better than both of us. He's better than both of us. Let's be honest with ourselves. All right, if you're done, why are you even doing AQ, man? Who does AQ?
Because they tell me I should do this, so
okay.
You know,
do you remember who invites first? Whoever's running this tournament.
I believe I have to invite you, but I'm not 100%. I'll check after.
Would you believe that I still don't actually know? Okay, you invite me. I still actually do not know, and I mean this, honest to gosh truth, what the implications are of that. I know it means something.
Yeah, I don't think there actually are any. Like, I think that it's still random, but I don't know for sure. Sweet. I died with all 3 champs in AQ on stream. So this is going real well. Hopefully that's all my deaths. I'll let Manuel. Hey Manuel, if you're watching, you can kill the rest of Longshot. And then I'll revive later.
I think I just learned I think I just learned Mad Cat's name. And if I did, thank you, Mad Cat. I appreciate you doing that. And I appreciate you using the deck that you did. Helps me get going. Nick was here. What's up, dude? Interceptor Growlers. Mr. King. Messiah got you up on the board, dude. Always appreciate the support, buddy. EA2 Zone. What's up, dude? Max. Max is here. FinTech is here. Lefty is here. Ghost Dog. Everybody's here, man. All of you, please do me, honestly, seriously. Steve and I are joking around, having a lot of fun. Do me a big favor. Go support him. Go support the efforts he's putting up there. It takes a lot, guys. It honestly does to even just decide you're going to stream a game and to do a competitive mode live. I think it takes a lot of chutzpah, and I appreciate you. I appreciate Steve doing it for us. So, if you could, I'd appreciate it. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
All right, I will send the invite now. Where are you? I passed you. Oh, there you are. Invite sent.
That would have been a great joke. You're like, oh, it's weird. You're not in the alliance
You're
anymore.
not my friend. Oh, this is so awkward.
All right, VBC with the Deadpool logo. Get me in the right mood.
All right, so I was allowed to leave Gallon in my deck, right? Because you're the host, and I was allowed to have an advantage over you.
Absolutely.
Is that the rule?
Yeah, and I can only use 4 stars, unduped. So
cool. This is great. I enjoy this already.
Yeah. When did you get a Quicksilver? You dirty dog. All right.
Well, you have Quicksilver too, so I figure I gotta.
Yeah, but mine's friendly.
Yours is not friendly.
He is.
Not at all.
Yeah, you're gonna like him.
Your deck is stupid. I hate your deck. What is going on here? Who do I Panic! Oh god, I don't know who I got in the third one. Oh, apparently Quicksilver.
Did
I
you?
only got two, and then I ran out of time, so they banned Quicksilver.
You really banned Quicksilver.
Probably work
I
out.
can't believe you did that.
The game did it. They just know. All right, let's go with Fury, and we'll go with Torch.
Human Torch, huh?
Why did you ban Captain Sam? Because he's good for that Havoc you just picked up. See, Korg was the one I tried to panic pick in my third ban, but you know, clearly that didn't happen. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like him.
I really, really don't think I'm going to like him.
There's only one way to find out.
That is fair. You're certainly not wrong there. I really don't like how this draft is going, given the three people that you have, and I have not been given a single counter to any of them. So
you'll be fine.
This is awesome.
Don't worry about it.
Counters are overrated.
In this game they are. You're getting me to talk though, which I know is your plan.
What am I? I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. This is just, you know. There's Bishop, and I guess I want to put this stupid cow, but like now it's just like, who do I counter? I feel like I need Bishop because you have both Kingpin and Korg. I'm gonna go Nimrod because you have Weapon X, and yeah, we'll do that. Why you have to pick Hulkling? Don't pick Hulkling.
See, good.
Now you want two of these three.
He's really good.
Hulkling, Grincher, and Valkyrie.
I want all of them. I'm gonna remove champions that I have already drafted, and I'm gonna replace them with these new ones.
That would be wonderful if we could do that.
It's a CCP. It's a CCP perk. It's a perk that they gave me because they like me. What's up, dude? Thank you for that. Legacy's here.
Lags. What's up, Ghost Dog? How you doing, man?
Get that lineup.
Get Vega down. We'll see what we can do.
I'd like to see it.
See, I don't like any of your.
You'll be fine.
I really won't.
You will.
That's the issue. Is I believe in you. Won't.
I believe in you.
That makes one of us.
Someone's got to. Someone has to, right?
That's true, technically.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm glad that you put Hulkling out there because I had no idea what I was doing if you put him on defense.
Yeah, I
did not have a good Hulkling counter. So I know that Hulkling can be very good for Nick, especially in this meta.
Yeah.
But I'd rather you do that than me have to figure out what to do.
Are you saying I played right into your hands? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't. I mean, I'm not saying that. That's for sure.
So if there's anyone's hands I want to play into, it's yours.
Aw.
Yeah.
Sweetie pie.
I just feel comforted, you know?
Your Terax is being stupid.
Your Nick is being a real jerk.
Well, that's kind of what he does.
But I'm going to teach him. Oh, no. He's just like, I'm going to be a jerk.
Well, he's very good at doing that, the whole jerk thing.
Yeah, jerk face.
Yeah, he's a good jerk. Is that a rank 4 Terax?
Mm-hmm. Don't ask me questions I can't answer.
That everything you have is rank 4. So I'm just going to assume rank 4 SIG 200 for literally everything. My Nick Fury is definitely not rank 4 SIG 200, if you're asking that.
He's resilient. He was really, really resilient.
He took that's the issue. Nick just takes forever to KO.
Wow, nice job, man.
Yeah,
nice job.
He was Terex is very agreeable and did not throw a special the entire fight. So I only had to deal with the initial rock field.
Terex.
So that was kind of nice.
All right.
Alrighty then. Who do I go here? I will go with Mantang. gonna go with Bishop against Korg, and we're just gonna see what happens. Is your Kingpin rank 4 too? I mean, come on, man. Do you have anybody at rank 3?
Yeah, just isn't Yusafa. You know you're playing Vega, right? I think he forgot.
I do. I see. I know this, but that being said, I feel like you have just about everybody at rank.
No.
Uh-oh. Come on, Korg. Good boy, Korg. Oops. Big oops.
Thanks to Karate Mike now, we all think that we're being punked at all times.
That's true. Every time anybody says oops, it's like, is it actually oops? Or are you just, pulling a mic?
I don't think that's a real oops. That's a mic. Meanwhile, he's laughing at all of it. He's laughing at us.
Mike is just sitting back there, just cracking up at all of us, just peasants.
What just happened?
Manting happened.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Ring-a-ting, man-ting.
I can tell by your singing voice you're already done.
I'm not done. I'm still fighting.
No, I could hear it in the singing.
I'm not done fighting.
The melody.
It was an actual oops.
The melody.
I did get hit by Korg. And my special one. So I threw a special one, so I was constantly putting incinerates on him, and he was constantly shrugging them off, which is good for the damage, bad for me trying to media him. But
Yeah.
Hey, Sam's over here saying that he can teach you how to play Kingpin if you would like.
Yeah. I would love
like a teacher.
I would. That would be fantastic.
he can show up in episode 2 of your series.
Yeah, I would. I need teaching. This is good. All right. I guess now it's my turn to invite you.
It is your turn to invite.
I don't know why it keeps trying to make me choose the deck that I don't want. But
you should totally choose the deck that you don't want.
Yeah, that feels like
I heard it's very good.
No,
it's a very good deck.
No. You're no more.
Saying that I'm out here trying to pull a karate mic. I mean, I did actually get hit when I said oops. I wasn't making it up. It just wasn't a big oops.
We'll review the tape.
That's fair. I don't even blame you. All right. So Domino and Sassy, they're definitely going because I'm not dealing with that nonsense. As much fun as the panic ban of Quicksilver. I'm going to actually ban a third champ this time. You'll just have to wait and see who it is. Manuel said he had to go do AQ before I kick him. I'll take Torch again.
This is good. I was hoping you would get Torch every time we face.
It really is wonderful. Like, having him back is just because he's just so dumb. I mean, like, he's so dumb in how fast he is sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're getting him. That was if I had like hopes and wishes for this matchup tonight, it was that you would get Torch.
It was that I get Torch every single time. And you get nothing.
Yeah.
Hey man, you got Valkyrie. You're 2 for 2 on Valkyrie. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah. My rank 3 Valkyrie. That's great. She is pretty good though.
See, but like the fact, so now I can't.
And Archangel
too.
That's really good. That's great.
I'll go Archangel, but see, I can't pick Thing because you have Valkyrie and Kingpin in there, so I'm gonna let Thing go. It's just a matter of.
But I don't know how to play Kingpin, so
with them all. Although Mr. Fantastic is very good for this nonsense too.
Hey,
there he is.
I got a Torch.
And there's Scorpion.
Yeah.
Or Hulkling. Ooh, Hulkling.
Yeah. That's good.
Nova! There he is! All right,
man.
we got Nova.
And I've got
very happy.
And I've got no mystics.
You don't need mystics, it's fine. Who am I most scared of at this point? All of them. I guess I'll go. No, I'm gonna go Hulkling. I feel it feels dirty not picking Doom, but I'm gonna do Hulkling. So you do go Quicksilver. I know you are a huge fan of Quicksilver.
I am.
I am still very new with him.
He's harmless. He's like a kitten.
I have heard that. Well, look, I'm gonna give you a shot at redemption with Manting. That's fine. I figured you would do that, and that takes Fury off of defense because you don't want to deal with that. But that's all right. This should be an interesting matchup because Torch is going to be fast, but he's probably going to lose a decent amount of health to the poisons, hopefully.
And your Man-Thing was honestly relatively generous last time with throwing specials. So I think
he's not going to be this time.
Used
up all of your goodwill for that.
Yeah, I'm going to send him Rend at least twice, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whoa, hello lag.
Did you really just have a big loud spike?
It was a little bit of a lag spike. Honestly, I think it's Quicksilver. I don't know if it's lag or if it's just the way that he like does things.
You know what? I should have asked you later because I'm actually not trying to distract you on that one. Is I had one too, and it felt weird that it was like simultaneously.
It was at like the same time. Yeah. I mean, it was. I don't know if it was Quicksilver. I don't know if it was like a lag thing. I don't know what happened, but it felt something. But that's okay. Oops. Big oops. Oh, come on. Stupid. Quicksilver being stupid. Oh, boy. Yeah, that was tough. I may have been able to recover on that one with I had to tank a special 3. And it broke Ellen. It didn't actually break LMD, but got close. And then I was almost able to KO him while LMD broke, so I would have been close to 100% health, but he evaded because I didn't have enough charge things. So that was fun.
That sounds fun.
All right. So we're going to do Nova. And you're going to do Hulkling. No. Go back to Hulkling. Do Hulkling. That was unfortunate. You should have done Hulkling.
You know what? I think maybe I should have and just never gone unblockable.
It would have been tough. I mean, it's tough. Honestly, for what it's worth, I do. Jokes aside, I do think you picked the right one. I think Valkyrie was the call there.
Yeah. I just don't know what I'm going to do third round. If you could mess up this round and help me win, it'd be great.
I mean, I probably will. Have you met me?
Yeah, a couple times.
So, messing up is what I do best.
Nice.
Maybe I should have used Archangel for Quicksilver. Nah, I think this is the right call.
No, I messed up badly with this, by the way.
Sweet.
Yeah. This was a terrible idea.
Feel like you're karate miking me.
I swear I'm not. The mistake was in the champion choice, not in not in gameplay yet.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would have thought Valkyrie would actually be pretty decent for it.
No, because part of what's making her... I mean, she's good anyway. Like, in Mike's video, Bittersweet, they're showing that she's good for other metas where she's not gaining all this power. but Nova's got so many buffs, and I didn't even realize he has a passive power gain, it appears.
He has a passive power gain when he dashes towards you.
Got it. Yeah, it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah, he's really good for this meta because he's got the Fury buff to start. He gets more Fury buffs. He gets buffs on his specials. Like, he's just in general a very good option for this. Where if you don't have somebody who can power control him, it can be a little bit rough.
Wow, and he's good at intercepting.
Oh, he's excellent at intercepting. He's best at intercepting.
Wow, if I had known you were still fighting, I wouldn't have. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That's why
it's totally
I was trying, because like this null is taking forever to kill. I did kill him. I'm assuming. Yeah, that was closer than it. Like that null took. I don't think I had great like RNG with the converting into neuros, but like it was good enough.
Yeah.
But like that null took forever.
I've got like Vitality Plus on him. It's another CCP perk. I have like 20 points in.
Honestly, I don't doubt that.
Yeah. It is what it is. You know, what are you
gonna do? The mall. Send him out there. Yeah, see, this is part of the reason why I wanted you to do Hulkling, because like I don't love either of these people, especially because I guess I could have put my Hulkling on defense. Whatever, I'm just gonna flame on and see what happens.
You'll be fine.
When in doubt.
Well, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I probably won't be fine.
I bet you're fine.
This is me.
I bet either way you'll be okay.
But I feel like...
Sam, where's my Kingpin tutorial? I need it fast.
Sam, if you could get over to Vega like right now,
have you seen
him how to Kingpin?
If you've seen the Matrix where they just like download stuff into his brain, if you could do that, it would be huge.
Okay, I need your Hulkling to actually throw a special. This is unfortunate.
You're fine.
I'm not.
I think that's going to be my most said phrase of the night is "you're fine."
It doesn't feel fine if I'm being honest. This feels less than fine.
It's really funny you're saying this as your maw is just getting trashed. It's I really did enjoy it. The timing of that was beautiful.
This does not feel fine. This feels not fine. Really, really not fine. Yeah, see, Hulkling, he kind of sucks sometimes to fight. I don't know if you knew that.
I do. I have a feeling you've kicked my butt. You didn't. I won.
No. He legitimately. His power was.
Yeah,
was kind of wild.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't really have a great Hulkling counter, and
I actually had that matchup earlier today at some point or yesterday, and so
Torch v Hulkling. Yeah, it's tough. It's like one of those where it's just you're just hoping he's really agreeable with throwing the special 2 immediately, so he doesn't keep getting the like the increased like Hulkling charge things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fun. Let's just put it that way.
I missed a donation from Zach. What's up, Zach? Thank you so much, buddy. I will get that on the board. If I don't, please forgive me. It's just I think you see what's going on, and I can tell you're just supporting you, so I appreciate it.
Sam, I have a rank 3 Sig 100 Hood who would have been wonderful for that fight had I actually got him. I think I had the opportunity to pick a good Mystic earlier and passed on it, so it came back to bite me for sure.
Are you good with okay. Ghost? You're good with Ghost, aren't you?
I mean, Ghost is inherently bad, so is anybody actually good with her?
Okay, that answered my question.
Yeah, shapeshifter charge. That's what I'm talking about.
Ghost.
The Hulkling charge things. That's what I said. Can you maybe not pick that null again? He took forever.
I'm sorry.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this?
He's my friend. We go way back. We go way back.
I'm just gonna do these two.
You enjoyed Quicksilver so much last time.
I really did. He was just so much fun the first time.
Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
May I have another? I just am a believer in giving people what they enjoy. It's like it's Christmas time, spread joy, you know, that sort of thing.
That's true. It is the season of giving.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't even.
Do you have Mystics in your deck? I feel like you don't. Is it just
do I
Doom?
What in my deck?
Doom, Mystics, or is it just Doom?
I have just Doom. He's the only Mystic in the entire deck.
That's odd. It really.
I know it's very weird that I set my deck up that way. See, look, no Mystics. I mean, I'm not making these things up.
You just have Torch, Archangel, and Fury apparently in Doom. It just you cycle them through. That's good.
Let's see. What do I guess I'll just go with these two and really try to offend Nova as much or offend Vega as much as I possibly can in having Quicksilver right there and not picking him.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
It's really what I'm going for, is just trying to offend you.
I honestly have no idea what to do.
Yeah, me neither.
I gotta pick champions though.
Those were honestly the two that I was hoping. Nova! There he is! I don't even care. I know you have Tiger. We're fine. I see Nova, I pick Nova. No, like this. Yeah. I want to be clear. The smart pick there would have been, the quote-unquote smart pick would have been Mole Man for Quicksilver. That's fine because I have Nova. And we're going to send out Toad. And we'll see what happens with Toad.
I'm in very uncharted territory for me here.
I was just saying, I was like, this feels like a bit of an experiment for you.
Oh, 100%. Nerd, I had a second session with Nerd today, but it was almost all just call. And he gave me like a 5-minute rundown on fighting Toad with champions I'm not used to fighting him with. I've literally never done this before. I think it'll go fine.
No better time than the present to figure it out.
Yeah. People watching, you know, pride on the line.
Yeah. All overrated things.
Yeah. All right. So far, so good. Toad ain't so bad.
See, Toad's not bad in the beginning, and then he gets super fun as the fight goes along. You stupid. I really don't like Quicksilver.
He's fine.
He's not. He's just not. What's up, Carl? How you doing?
Hopefully this kills him. If this kills him, we're... What the...
Toad.
Oh, but then Toad became like my best friend. Oh,
why
you're not going to believe it. Well, let's see. If your fight's over, you'll win. But if it's not over really soon, you're in trouble.
I need him to. Oh no! Bad.
Don't worry about it. Honestly,
this actually might.
What?
This actually might be all right.
Nice play, dude. You used the second life perfectly.
Oh yeah, 100% got second life. So he shot up to it. He was punching me in the face like a million times in a row, and broke LMD, and then got to a special 3. But I was able to throw my special 1 in time for him for him to die before he throws a special 3. So that got really dicey.
That's a phenomenal play. I'm pumped up for you. That's cool.
Why do you have Null? I just said I didn't like him.
I don't know. But honestly, that's amazing. If you pull up both streams, that's the kind of stuff you catch on Sciar's side. Dude, I thought I had that one for sure. Absolutely.
I thought you did too.
No doubt.
I thought you did too, but I got the very clutch LMD break. Oh, I got to pick somebody. We're going to go with Cosmic Ghost Rider and see if he does better this time against Null. Are you running max in equity? Like, that's just like, because you're...
What is that?
I felt like I was doing no damage.
Mastery, or is that a relic? A max in
I've heard it's a relic that they're trying to do.
Yeah. Wait, Tiger's not good for Nova. You just totally tricked me into this.
She's not bad, to be fair.
There
are worse champs.
I've been duped.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah. Cheers to you on that.
You saw Mystic and got very excited.
Yeah, pretty much that's what happened. Let's see how well Tiger takes SP3s.
Very well.
I don't know if I'm going to recover from that. I thought I had that win. Like I was celebrating, I was dancing. You couldn't see it, but
I'm very much looking forward to watching that on the playback.
Yeah, me too. I'm not just like flailing about. This auto block thing.
A repeat. You are not watching a repeat. You just, I just really like fighting Quicksilver with Nick Fury. Apparently,
Nova's genuinely irritating.
that's the thing. He's like most of the time you'll be able to KO because but he just sticks around for long enough that it's very annoying. I did get a little lucky. I threw I thought a special one was going to kill him, and it didn't. He was sitting there at 1% with 3 full bars of power, and he decided just to die instead of throwing his special 3.
All right.
So
this is where the announcer always says Vega isn't a must win. If he loses this one, Sciar advances. All right, so there we go.
2-1. 2-1 in this crucial game 4. Are you feeling any pressure over there?
Not at all. I invite you, right?
You invite me. Okay. I'm glad you're not feeling any pressure. I'm very happy for you that you're very relaxed right now and feeling no pressure whatsoever. Because if I was you down 2-1, I'd be feeling a little bit of pressure.
I believe you. Because you seem like the type that would feel that way.
Actually, to be fair, I'm very used to being down 2-1, so I wouldn't feel any pressure because I would just be normal. I feel very weird right now because I've never been up 2-1 at all in any of these ever.
I'm getting rid of Toad after what he did to me.
This is my first lead.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious because I lost the Sim 3-0. Like every game was very close with Sim. But I ended up losing 3-0. I lost to Mike 3-2, but he went up 2-0. I went back and tied it 2-2 and then lost the game 5. And then Amanda swept me 3-0. So, and then I lost to Mike 3-1. So, yeah, this is my first lead ever. I don't know what to do with the lead. I'm always used to trying to come back. But the lead is just not something I don't know what to do.
I think you'll like it.
It's just weird. I might lose this one just to be back in a more familiar position here.
You should.
We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm not 100% sure that's what I'm going to do, but it's definitely an option. I have lots of good options here. I guess I'll go with Hulkland.
We haven't seen a lot of Rintra on this one.
I know. I think this is the first time that either of us have gotten him in the draft.
That's weird.
Oh, you have Nick Fury this time. Oh, we're gonna turn the tables. Oh, how the turntables have turned.
How the turntables.
I have no idea what I'm going to do for some of your matchups, but I'm just going to try to pick super annoying defenders. I have lots of really annoying defenders, but the sad thing is I can only pick 3 of them.
Yeah, I think
So
this round's going to be really ugly. There's just no way
yeah,
around
this is
it.
going to be horrific, actually.
This is going to be an ugly one. Oh well, let's see what happens.
Carl's asking how you're going to handle Nova. That's a good question. That's kind of been the prevailing question of this tourney so far, of this
Nova,
round at least. Is,
he
how are you
Nova's
going to handle Nova?
he honestly has been a bit of an MVP. Like all kidding.
He's like, I mean, like people like to bash on Nova because he's Nova. He's legitimately a good defensive champion. Um,
All kidding aside, he's been a problem.
yeah. All right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna see how bad this goes. Because you asked earlier if I'm good with Ghost, so I'm not bad with Ghost. I'm not good. And Korg is a fight where like you need to be pretty good with Ghost. We'll see how this goes.
You'll be fine.
You keep saying that, and it keeps not being true.
No, it's true. Look, you have your first lead ever.
That part's true. Oops. I need your Korg to not be so passive. Oops. Oh, crap. Oh.
Well, yeah, no, you can tell I've not done that matchup before.
Well, I think you're still going to be all right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ring-a-ting thing. Yeah, he's just rank 4 Sig 200 thing. He's just annoying.
He got to his SP3.
Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I had some flawless ghost play, as you can tell.
It looks like it went well. See, I told you it's going to be fine.
It could have gone worse, technically, I guess.
Well, I kind of needed to win that one.
You know what? He's been the MVP so far. Let's see if he can bring it home. I figured you're going to use Jugs, and that's what I was kind of worried about, because I think Jugs is no jokes. I think he is actually a pretty good counter here. Because he doesn't go unblockable, so like you'll be able to kind of cut through, but because Nova's stuff is against unblockable, not unstoppable, so
It's kind of you to share
if
that.
CGR's able to
You're like
take me home.
You're like the anti-karate Mike. You're like nice, you're kind, you're helpful.
Oh, yeah. Oh crap! All right then. Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on, Nicholas.
What the hell just happened? Oh, wow. Wow. This is good. This is good. Apparently, I did run out of good play. I was wrong.
Oh, man.
I very
Are you
clearly...
saying Nova?
Yeah, Nova did it, buddy. Nova did it. Nicely done.
Nova was absolutely MVP. Although I will be on a close second with CGR. He came up clutch in every fight that I used him for, and your Nick was just agreeable enough. See what happens. Like, Lags, if you're watching, if you ban Nova next week, I am kicking you. I'm not kidding. I am kicking you. Don't you dare ban Nova. You're getting kicked.
Yusafa is, I think, taunting me. I'm not sure. He's going to wait till I do really well to critique my play. You might be waiting a while. You might be waiting a while, my friend. I got that. Well played, dude. You honestly, that was great. I want to watch the replay of you clutching out that fight. Yeah,
the Nick Fury versus Quicksilver. Yeah, that was the turning point for sure. That was the fight where if that fight goes a different way, it's a different matchup for sure. Cool. Because that was game 3, round 1.
Yeah.
I was able to backwards fall my way into winning that one. That was tough.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the post-match interview if you're willing to stick around for it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So, Sciar, I have to ask you, how are you feeling? It was an intense match against Vega. There's a pivotal moment there where you clutched it out. Did you feel like that shifted momentum in your direction?
I'm feeling pretty good right now. This is my first win in the Vega tournaments. I was previously 0-4, so now I improved to a paltry 1-4. But yeah, very, very excited about getting this win. Team played real well. They, really put it together. Nova coming up clutch, but that's what MVPs do. They come up big in big situations. CGR had a good day. Nick Fury had a big clutch play, which I really do think was the turning point. That Nick Fury versus Quicksilver matchup.
Yeah,
that was big. Nick got punched in the face just enough to time it perfectly with a KO as his LMD was breaking. So that's pretty good.
That was this one right here. Oh, you can't see it. It's on my stream.
I'm looking. So I brought it. It was round 3, or game 3, round 1. The Nick Fury versus Quicksilver, and then Odin versus Toad. It was a very. I mean, look, honestly, any non-poison immune who can get through Toad without really getting destroyed and deal with his regen, that's impressive. So the fact that you got through him is pretty good. That's a rank 4 Toad. It's not a particularly high sig Toad.
Is it really?
It's a rank 4 Toad. So yeah, I mean that's an impressive fight to get through him with Odin. I mean, look, I think Odin's pretty underrated. But to get through him that's a pretty impressive fight.
That explains a lot too, because now that we're going back and actually talking about it, I'm remembering some things. One, I mean, you made a clutch play, so let's not take anything away from that, and that's awesome. I genuinely want to go back and see it.
Clutch, lucky, same thing, but I'll take it.
You know what? There's a thin line. I still think Tom Brady's just really lucky. Okay.
See, somebody that good looking can only be so lucky.
He's just lucky. Jordan, I don't know. Lucky, good, hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
Is that Toad? I thought I killed him twice. There was special twos. I was like, why will he not die? And I hadn't cornered him. But knowing he was R4 is making some of this make a lot of sense. And then I did get lucky because the second SP2, I was so sure was going to kill him, and it didn't. And he went red. and he didn't throw his special. That's why I was like, oh, Toad's my best friend. I was making some sort of stupid joke because I was that like confident. So you made a clutch play. Awesome. Even if you hadn't, I'd probably end up dying to a Toad SP3 if things had gone well, you know?
Yeah. I had a couple matchups where like the CGR versus Null matchup, he didn't throw a special 3. The Quicksilver matchup that I do think turned things around.
Yeah.
He didn't throw a special 3 when he could have. So there were a couple where like the power gain in this meta can get really, really fun.
And honestly,
so yeah, it's
my not knowing how to fight Nova without like basically Doom. It really did like all kidding aside, he really did his job. He earned his keep.
Help. I mean, look, Nova. Like I said, I mean, the thing about Nova is he's just annoying enough that his power gain is just enough, and like if you don't really fully understand how to fight him without like a great counter, he can be really difficult. So the drafts did help because honestly, like Juggernaut was your best counter that you ever drafted against him. Yeah. I thought Valkyrie would have been better, but I agree. I think that I underestimated Nova's power gain.
Yeah.
Well, and then Valkyrie had no answer to.
He also then had the benefit of the power gain from the node because he had more buffs. Yeah. So maybe if I was a better Valkyrie player and I had gotten up the bulwark, and then I could have potentially had 3 buffs. If I had
because I think because he puts a. So the thing is that he's really good for this because he has a natural underrated power gain that people don't realize. So he gains power as he dashes. The further he dashes, the more power he gains. So that's why like he's kind of like in a very weird way. He's kind of like Kitty. And like his best way to play him is literally dashing back and forth. So that's why, like that's even though his auto block is a defensive ability, that's why he has it because that's his quote unquote fail safe. Yeah. When you're playing reckless and dashing back and forth, is the Fury's able to protect you. You then lose everything that you could possibly have with Nova once he loses the Fury, but you know you don't get hit. But he's got a decent power gain there. Plus the rich gets richer. Plus on his special 1, I believe he gets an energized buff, so he gets even better combat power gain. So his power can be pretty solid, especially in a meta like this. If you don't have a good answer for it.
It was impressive. I was impressed. Faust, I thought about that too because obviously that matchup was not going the way I wanted it to. He's talking about my Juggernaut versus Nova. Again, I think just showing my inexperience with Juggernaut as well. And there were a couple of times where I was like, should I have been putting on the staggers or just relying on the unstoppable? Either way, I think some reps would clean that up a little bit. But I think Nova's a bit of a pain if you don't have a great counter. What's up, O's fan? I'm sorry, but I didn't say hello to you earlier. Cal Rifkin, good, not lucky. This is true. If anyone, I've probably got another 20 minutes or so. If anyone wants to do some friendlies, Steve, you're welcome to hang out. I love having you here. But I also know it's later in the evening for you. If you're,
I'm gonna go die in AQ a couple more times.
Nice. And everyone, please go support this man. Link to his channels in the description and in the chat as well. And cheer him on.
Yeah, guys, I get Legacy next week, and like he already won this thing once. Nobody wants to see him win it again. Yeah. So like I could use some support in hopefully shocking the world and beating Lags and moving on to the next round.
You got that right.
So I guess in terms of our group, because we have the Lags and Mike haven't gone yet. I think they said they're going tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I think I don't know. I guess I'm rooting for. I guess it doesn't matter who wins that, but somebody needs to win that, and then. I just need to beat Lags. That's really what it comes down to. I just need to beat Lags.
You basically, you're. It's not the position you want to find yourself in.
It's not because Lags is pretty good.
He's all right.
He's definitely. There are worse players than him in this game. That's for sure.
At least one or two.
So. Yeah, that's all right. He just, and he's been so into Battleground since it came out. Like his entire roster is just like tailored for Battlegrounds. The one advantage I have is being his battle group leader. I have his entire roster, so I know what he. But like that was the same thing with Amanda last time, and she beat me 3-0. So
But she's not very nice. She's meanie.
Yeah, she's very mean.
Lags is a sweetheart.
He is something special, that's for sure. Good old Lags. Oh. Saying he's Team Nova. That's right. Everybody's Team Nova. Thank you, Grinds. Good win and good luck next week. I'm going to need all the luck that I can possibly get to compete with Lags. Yusafa said Legacy is cake. Trust me. Yusafa, didn't you say that you're like 1-12 against him or something like that? I think I saw that somewhere. Is that you said you were 1-12 and he's either really good or he cheats a lot. I think that was the quote you said. Let me pull up your stream because now I can watch your stream. Oh, you're fighting Mad Cat again.
Yeah, he's nice.
Oh, I popped over to your stream just in time to see Mike. Hi, Mike. Mike, we don't like you.
Of course, Mike shows up now.
I know.
Were we
saying he loves my thumbnails? I laughed out loud when I went to his link. It says high quality war video and handwriting. That's right. You get high quality war content out of me. Just subscribe to Steve. Always love creative YouTubers. I appreciate that, Bass. Thank you very much.
I'll do my best to get Mike into like a bunch of laughter, a fit of hysteria.
I mean, honestly, that's the best way to do it because when I fought Mike the first time, I had much better success with just getting him to laugh. But I also had the Nova factor, and like this time he took that out of play. There was no way that he was going to let me use Nova, so I was always able to just like constantly chide him about Nova. But then and then he let me, like, we had it where he was up 2-0 and he basically said, look, if you win game 3, I'll let you have Nova for game 4. So obviously, I mean, that's all the motivation I ever need to do anything. So I won game 3 and then the infamous Nova match in game 4. I really don't want to do AQ. I don't know why I'm doing AQ.
Are you talking about in general or right now?
Just like, yes.
That week we had
Hercules. So my AQ path is the like unblockable stuff, and I'm just doing this completely wrong. And Hercules just doesn't care.
You guys, is Mad Cat's thing a rank 4 6200 as well?
Yes, that is a recent rank by him to a rank 4 sig 200 thing.
You guys in BG3 and your things,
we have like 7 of them at this point. Like, it's pretty wild.
What the heck are you guys doing, man?
I don't know, because I have one, Tree has one, Mad Cat now has one, Lags just ranked his. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of things. Yusapa saying Lags was just lucky. I don't doubt that.
It's really annoying. Like, it is, like, if I was a different kind of person, I'd be annoyed right now.
He's very obnoxious for Battlegrounds. Because he's just tough to kill in 90 seconds. Like, I mean, it's just he just hangs around forever.
Yeah, it's annoying. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, buddy. You guys are not going to believe the stats this guy has showed me today. They are wild. I can't wait to start actually implementing them into the streams. It's crazy. Like,
holy crap!
I'm really excited about it.
destroyed that. That was impressive.
It's outrageously good at this game.
He really is. Well, because I'm just doing AQ and I don't feel like doing anything else, I'm going to end my stream. I'm going to hang around on call with you, Vega, but I'm going to end my stream here. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be facing Lags next week, so get ready for that. That should be a ton of fun. And I've already told him that if he bans Nova, he is kicked. So we'll see what he values more: Vega, his potential back-to-back win in Vegas tournaments, or his spot in 4 Loki. So tune in next week to find out. Alrighty.
This is one thing that Battlegrounds has been helping me with, is just like in war, man, you know, we get these like delightful war plans from you all, and there's always like the ultimate ideal counter, or frequently there is anyway, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm so used to like even baiting Maz SP1, you know, because I'm usually going in with like Miguel or Overseer or something like that.
Yeah, somebody who can just absolutely wreck them.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if that Fury from his SP1 gets on me, because
you can't do anything about it.
Oh,
like,
wow.
He can't do anything.
I think I just found the one weakness of Rintra is that heavy was outrageously short.
He has no reach on his heavy.
What the heck was that, man?
Looks like you threw it into his miss.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah, the whole fight got ruined by that. And I didn't even need to do that. Oh my gosh.
That'll do it.
I've decided to join your chat, Vega, just to critique your Battlegrounds.
Do it.
Oh, is this good old you, Safa? What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
what's up, Steve?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. That was a great match between you two. I was pleasantly surprised. That was awesome.
Great, as in like fun. As in humorous, as in fun.
Yeah. No. There was great gameplay.
I'm funny.
Dude,
funny like a clown.
How am I funny? Matt Cat, thanks for the friend. I'd be up for doing another one for sure. Or if anyone, again, any of my friends or alliance mates, anyone who can invite me. And Yusuf, for just again, finally being serious for a second, we'll get back to screwing around. Is for anyone who's like, I'm not a golf player, but I did play baseball and I've played a variety of sports. So I think the analogy will hold to a lot of people. Is I feel like someone who's like totally redoing their golf swing, or the way they shoot free throws or throw a baseball pitch. In that, like, I really am taking these lessons from Nerd. For anyone who follows me on Twitter, I went on like a 26-4 run after his the session, and I was pretty sure it would come up not good in this, but I had hoped. I think I put up a good fight, but I'm ending up with all of these matches that I'm just not familiar with, like not at all, and it feels really weird. It feels like I've like not never played before, but it is an odd feeling, and it very much feels like fixing a golf swing or a pitcher's motion or something like that. So, anyways, critique away.
So Vega, in your coaching sessions with Nerd, did he go over your deck and help you construct a deck that would play to your strengths for Battlegrounds, or did he just try to reset your mindset with regards to what champs are the nukes and what to include in your deck? What was the depth of instruction that he provided you?
It's honestly completely comprehensive. So it's even tailored to the node itself. So there was stuff in there that when he showed me the deck that I was using, I was like, why is my rank 4 Sig 200 Penny Parker not in there? But then we went through it and I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And so, sorry, I'm trying to do both of these at once and I'm not doing a very good job. And when it all put together, it really does make sense. Like I said, I used it to do well. Steve just like bulldozed me. But I often
don't think that's true.
Well, look,
Bulldoze
I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the scoreboard, and and I also though ended up like that Juggernaut versus Nova matchup. I think is probably a really good matchup for Juggernaut, but I have no idea how to take it, and so it's just going to be a matter of like getting in those reps, if that makes sense.
No, totally, and just getting more familiar with those strange fights. Yeah, totally. Steve, what do you prescribe to? Do you prescribe to dual threats or the nukes?
I mean, it's tough because I mean, I think in Battlegrounds with the 90-second limit, I think it lends itself towards the nukes, because it's just like, I mean, it's almost like, I don't know, because like there are times where. Like for instance, one of the matchups I had with Vega, I had like 6 defenders in CGR. Like that was my draft. I drafted like, ultra defense, and I ended up winning that. So I don't know. It's I think that the nukes, if it has to be like smart nukes now. Like you can't just send whoever. You can't just like send CGR at everything and just hope it goes well. Like for instance, like I used Human Torch I used him one time in this, and I ended up losing it because I had to use him against Hulkling. And like Human Torch is like as nuke gets. So I mean, if you can use it right, the nuke strategy is probably best, because there's like even the most defensive people, like even like Thing, like you're able to like for like there I had an option where I could have picked Thing, but Vega had both Kingpin and Valkyrie. Like Thing is like as tanky a defender as there is, but I decided not to pick Thing because of his potential nukes on that side. So like I think the nukes are probably the way to go for the most part. But I mean, I can see the argument for either side. It's like, yeah, I mean,
yeah. I think for me, it's I know that I'm going to take some health loss. I know that I'm going to get hit with a stupid combo, and if I can influence, if I can pick as many dual threats as I can, to make him either time out or take as much health as I'm going to lose. That's kind of my strategy. I don't feel comfortable enough playing any of the champs really in order to feel comfortable that I'm going to end with 100% health. So it's more of a comfort thing for me. I can see Nerd's argument in going for the nukes, but I just play it safe, I guess.
it's fair. I mean, I definitely get that. Especially with the, yeah, I mean, if you're, especially like in a lot of these matchups, because there's a lot of this stuff where it's just like you said, like you're gonna get hit, you're gonna be able to take either some chip damage, or like some of the nukes are not the most, sustainable champs there are. Some of them can stick, like CGR for instance is like, he's real sustainable because he has not just the super high attack damage, but his block proficiency is like out of this world. So there are certainly champs who do a good job staying around, who can still nuke. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see what you're saying though about the whole just try to stick around, try to be a little sustainable, and try to have some champs who can make sure that they're sticking around for the long haul.
So Vega, I did discover something today that I'm going to stop doing it, but so I decided to watch Nick's stream to see what his fights were like when he was going up against me.
Yeah.
So I think watching Nick's stream is fine, but reading the comments in the tab are not good for me.
What do you mean?
There were definitely some not so nice words saying about my ability to play this game. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to watch my opponent's stream and read the chat.
Yeah, that's a thing, right? Like,
yeah.
That's if you've ever heard in some of my videos where I'll be like, Oh, so you just showed up angry and decided this is where you're going to take out your anger. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I often just feel badly for people in those scenarios, you know? But I'm sorry it happened.
No, it comes with the game, you know, and I do have to admit that in the tournament I do have a little bit of an unfair advantage, but you know, that's the rules of the tournament, and we live by them. So I'm able to use my deck, and my opponent is able to use their deck. So it's just what happens.
Yeah. You know, there's sorry, I had this fight with Rintra, and it actually was going like kind of well. Did you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, looked like because he's able to take some of that damage back and just not care because he's got like 12 billion health.
Yeah, and I started just again. Oh, for anyone who's watching, I'm testing. So I mean, I want to win. I'm trying to beat Mad Cat, but I again taking Nerd's advice, and like he's like just test stuff out, like try things, and this one.
Yeah, this is certainly a good one to try.
And this is a max sig Rintra, right, Vega?
Yeah, the thing is, it's like hitting into the block, and then that's increasing his rock stacks, right?
So he increases the rock stacks when he shrugs a debuff. I don't think he increases it by
that's what's
hitting
doing
the block. But honestly, I haven't looked at Corrigan a little bit.
No, that makes sense because I was trying to figure out why his rock stacks were increasing at points, which I
It's
obviously
probably
don't.
ruptures.
Yeah, it's the ruptures. So maybe this matchup isn't that good. Maybe I was just getting really lucky in the beginning that it was going well. I mean, I had him down to I think like 60%-ish health, and I still had a relatively full health bar. So I was just like, maybe we've accidentally stumbled on something. Finn, thank you, dude. I would like to do better in my own tournaments, and I know a lot of it is reps. So yeah, practicing against players like yourself and Mad Cat here, like that'd be great. If I could get the time, that is my intention, is to have more streams where I just do friendlies and kind of try to learn. This is gonna be ugly, isn't it? I really wanted him to place one of those other two champions.
I banned Domino. I learned from my matchup last week. I banned Domino every time against you because I was not dealing with her nonsense again. She's so obnoxious.
Doesn't she have an ability where, like, if you make her bleed, she has got like a 6% chance to shrug it, and she gains power too?
Yeah, so Fury's not the best Domino counter because she gains 10% power every time she shrugs a bleed. Yeah. This could get real fun real quick. But hey, you know, Mike, I hated your Domino. Go away. She was bad. She's very bad Domino.
With Domino 2, you never know. You're like, yeah, and champions that have guns have a minus 40% ability accuracy. Wait, what?
I mean, that's so accurate. And you're also unlucky every time because you're a skill champion, so
yeah,
that's also fun.
Good. This is good. You know, we got a real question there at some point, and I'm sorry I didn't answer it right away. Should they rank up their Nova? Like,
yes.
Okay. Well, that's Steve's answer.
I'm also, consider the source, I am the most biased player in the entire community towards Nova. So, of course, my answer is yes.
Yeah, Steve actually likes Nova more than the champion designer who designed Nova. So
that's accurate. Like, that's not even a joke.
I think as seen, there are uses for the champion. I think people who even like him, like, I'm going to pretend like Steve's not here right now. Let's do that.
Go ahead, say what you're going to say, and then I'll get, because I'm more than happy to give like honest opinion on Nova. But go ahead.
So you guys know DLL, right? He's now a champion designer for Kabam. I hate Domino, and he really actually likes Nova, but he thinks that that's still not enough, and wishes the buff went a little further. I think it has to do with like keeping his Furies or something. Does that sound correct?
Agreed. Yeah. So I think, and that's part of the what they tried to do with the Gallon synergy, is you can, so if you make him a Herald, you can pause the Furies on, I think it's heavies, So basically, I mean, look, the thing with Nova is, and again, I will always say he's legitimate. Like, he's not a bad champion. The issue with Nova is the issue with a lot of champs. He's not Hercules. He's not CGR. He's not these champions who are at the top of the game. And like, if you're comparing, like, do I rank up Nova or do I rank up Hercules? You rank up Hercules. Like, I mean, it's just like Hercules can single-handedly carry you through 99% of this game. Nova can't. Like, Nova has his uses. He's a very good defender. He's not bad offensively. He's just, you know, he doesn't hit as hard as some of the other, especially in the Cosmic class, where they have those massive, like, damage dealing powerhouses at the top, you know, with Hercules and Corvus and Gallon and Hulkling and just all of these champs who just absolutely dish out an absurd amount of damage. You know, he's never going to compete with them. And that's part of the reason which, like DLL says, like, you know, if they can do something with his Furies to make it, because when he has his 5 Furies, like, on his medium attack, so the thing with Nova is his signature ability allows him to do increased damage on his medium attacks, and then he does increased damage, and then his medium attacks do, like, direct damage as well. So his mediums can do pretty well. The issue is just, like, you know, you have a very small window for you to actually take advantage of that. And like I said earlier, like, if you get intercepted with Nova and you lose those Furies, or if you're able to take away his Fury buffs, he gets rid of, like, everything he has. So he's very reliant on keeping the Furies in order to keep his damage. And any champ like that, where you can just very easily be like, oh, nullify, and now you're done, you know, it's tough. So is he a good champ? Yeah, I legitimately think he's a good champ who has legitimate uses, albeit mostly defensive uses. So if that's something you need, he's a great choice. But if you're looking for a champ who's going to carry you through, like, mounds and mounds of content, it's not him.
That sounded fair. That really did. And I appreciate you sharing the fair opinion. I can't think of words. Words are hard right now.
Words are hard. Words are just bad.
Words are hard. I also think I'm about to lose to Howard the Duck, and that's not sitting well.
Whack.
I want to get better with Juggernaut, so I'm going to pick him.
This is Mike. You guys are previewing next week.
I don't know if
you're fighting Mike.
If anyone's still here that actually saw it happen, I was using Juggernaut. I was getting a little, like, not frustrated, but I'm like, I don't know how to use this champion properly. I should be winning this matchup. And then I clearly accidentally hit the relic button, and my Juggernaut Striker came out, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Like, jugs on jugs on jugs.
Yeah, it was just, there feels like a joke in there. And yeah, it was just out of nowhere. Hey, Vega, big fan. Quick question. Oh, I should pay attention to what I'm doing.
Let me see. Here, I'll look at chat for you. You focus on kicking Mike's butt.
Yeah, Mike. Get up there.
Does Ultron not take damage from Domino crit fail? Ultron, he can't have his ability accuracy reduced, I believe, by mutants, so he probably doesn't take. But the thing is, like, so anytime an ability fails, even if it's not with a decreased ability accuracy, you still take the crit fail. So I think he still does. But I don't know. Bleed immune can still take crit fail.
You know, with Ultron, I think it's his functions cannot be have their ability accuracy reduce. He also doesn't he heal back energy damage? I think he heals back energy damage too, right?
He does. I don't know if he'll heal back the domino energy damage though. Can Nova hit like CMM or Odin or just mid for offense? I mean, look, he can. I don't think he can quite hit as hard as Captain Marvel or Odin, because Odin can hit pretty hard. Like, Odin's special too. When it connects and it gets lined up, it can do a whole bunch of damage. I don't think he can quite get that level. The thing with Nova is, like, if you want him. So, all right. Basic breakdown of how to play Nova.
I have to interrupt. I'm sorry, real quick. I saw Mike plays Doom, and I was like, "Oh, I'll use my Human Torch." Mike had Human Torch. I did not.
Oh, Archangel's still good for Doom.
We're back.
Hey, Steve. Before you keep on going, man, I'm gonna drop. Thanks so much for letting me hijack your stream, Vega.
Of course.
I got an early flight to California tomorrow.
You had to bring that up. You had to bring that up. I hope you have a great time out here, dude.
Have a safe flight.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So because now, see, Yusafa said that he hijacked the stream. Clearly, I've hijacked the stream, and this has become just the Nova-centric stream. So the thing with Nova is you want to get him up to 5 Fury buffs, and his special 2 does bonus damage, but he probably does a little more damage with the special 3. So he's never going to hit hard like a Captain Marvel or an Odin, but he does do respectable damage. He's just more of a defensive champ. It would be nice. So the buffs like Kingpin, Mole Man, Diablo, Crossbones, they knocked those buffs out of the park. Nova, they didn't really do a buff like they did, but it was more of a value buff. It would have been great because there was like those 3 days where Nova was like the greatest prestige champion ever. It'd have been great if they could have kept that, but they didn't.
Hey guys, one last thing. Since you guys have been on stream, you haven't seen, but we got Masters.
What?
We did?
Yep.
I just lost to Howard the Duck. I just want that out there. I think that needs to be said publicly. How did we get? I mean, obviously someone got docked.
Somebody got docked then because we were P1 first in P1. Wow.
Yeah, MIBR got docked.
Duck gang. The duck doesn't mess around, man. And then this is going way back to, I feel like it was a question. If it wasn't a question someone asked, it was a question I wanted to answer. I think I'm also not drafting well for my deck. Like I think I'm stuck between the way I used to draft and
what Nerd told you to do.
Yeah, like there was often I was like, why do I have like 8 defenders? Like, oh, why'd I do that? That's weird. So I think there's also a little bit of that.
So now that we're not fighting each other anymore, do you have an equity max?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why, because that Archangel fight just felt like it took forever.
Yeah. No, that's the general idea. So like Juggernaut would not be able to. I should definitely go Cow, right? Because
you should absolutely do Rintra against Cersei, 100%.
Dude, I've taken so many. I'm so glad Conduit's gone. I was like the Rintra Conduit guy for my BG.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like it's just so.
We have not used Rintra nearly as effectively as we should in Battle Group 3.
Great,
but
it's just especially because he's got such a nice SP2. You know?
And you just can't use it in Conduit, but we'll have it next time. Mike said I had a good idea. I feel like he's taunting me. Oh, he's taunting me because, spoiler alert, I died in war yesterday because I brought Sim Supreme against Cersei when I should have brought Rintra against Cersei. So Mike is taunting me and being very mean.
Well, I mean,
meanie pants.
Is that surprising to literally anyone?
No, Mike is the meanest person in the world. What SIG does Weapon X need to be? Question. Let me pull them up.
Easily.
It looks like SIG like 60 or so is a decent. I mean, like he's one of those champs that gets better with every SIG, and it decreases his berserk cooldown and the regen buff if you use him offensively. But it looks like SIG 60 to SIG 80 is a decent sweet spot, and then he just kind of gets better from there.
That's always a sign that it's time to end the stream. When I'm sitting here talking about how these Conduit matchups I hated because I always had to go to my SP3 and I just went through SP2s with Rintra,
and then you throw.
I let myself get pushed to an SP3, which is completely my fault. That was fun. I had another question there about streaming on Facebook or something, right? I'm honestly completely unfamiliar with it.
Streaming on Facebook.
Yeah. Wow. It's almost like Mike is good at this game.
Mike is trash. Sorry.
Don't make him mad. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate the matchup. I got time for one more if someone wants to friendly. Fintech trying to teach me how to play it, which I appreciate. With Jugs, you want to dash back using your right thumb to not do a blocked input. Interesting.
That's good. Yeah, because every time you block, you lose one of the unstoppables. So that's a really neat trick that I would have never thought of. That's good looking out, Ben.
That is, thank you. I have a lot of practice to do with that, and I pulled the Juggernaut relics. So I'm pretty excited about them, and I see what you all are doing with them. Like I watch these streams that I comment on, and so I see what people are doing with them. Thanks, Osfan. I hope you're feeling better. Feeling better, buddy. Take care. Anyone up for one more? Anyone? Is there anyone else? Good matches make you feel vindicated. Yeah, Mad Cat kicked my butt. All right. Well, I do need to get to my family, so let's see. We'll do like a 10-minute count. Any other questions? 10 minutes. That's a long time. I was going to say 10 seconds. I was going to say 10 seconds, and I'm like, that's too short. But I had already said the word 10, and then I was stuck in no man's land. Do you have any questions, Sciar? You've got you got the floor here.
I'm still trying to deal with the fact that we made Masters when we frankly just did not deserve it. We sneaking in like that is. I mean, look, I'll take it. Yeah, it looks like 2 people got docked because we're up to rank 9.
Wow.
I mean, look, we went 5-7 this year. It certainly was not our best season ever. We had a couple very good matchups. We had one war where we had 2 deaths total. We had another war where we had 4 deaths total.
Yeah.
We had too many wars that were in like that 10 to like 12 range, which is tough. And you're not going to win many wars at this level doing that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy that we snuck into Masters, but 5-7 doesn't feel like we deserved it. But
no,
I will take it.
It's nice to see. I don't know if you can see it, but LVT, and SSX both made Masters, so that's nice. We just have so many friends in both those alliances, so that's cool.
For sure. They both had very, very good seasons. LVT being able to build up as quickly as they did is very impressive.
Absolutely.
SSX always has been very, very good for a bit now. Like they've always SSX. I feel like always has that like little brother mentality that everybody kind of looks at them as like, oh, they're like the little engine that could. They're a legit alliance. Like they're very, very good at what they do. So they're not like the little engine that could anymore. Like they're a legit contending alliance.
They're like a full on steam locomotive.
Yeah,
like a high speed train. All right, so many people are heading out now. I think when my own channel members are all like, "We got to go," I think that's like a sign.
that's the sign.
That's the sign.
All right, deuces.
Yeah, when the people who are like proud to say that they support your channel are like, "It's time to go," and that's the sign. Well, dude, hey, this was a lot of fun. Seriously, I think this is the most fun I've had doing Battlegrounds in quite a while. So I appreciate you coming on and
man, for sure,
making it a fun thing. And I'll see what I can do about helping you beat lags.
Yeah, we need to beat lags.
Make sure we get the right Grandmaster next week. I already know who it is. Actually, I should probably announce
if you
that.
can get them to let's see, ban Korg and Domino, so I don't have to worry about banning them.
Yeah,
and then can't ban Nova again, and can't ban. I'm trying to think of who I have that he doesn't. I'll get back to you on that.
I've already publicly.
Those 3, then we should be all right.
I've already publicly said that a champion can't appear on the same list.
Yeah,
twice.
But like that's for normal champions. We're talking about Nova here.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe there's some sort of loophole. I don't know. I'll look and see what I've done, and see if I can get around it somehow. Faust, guy in first place. BG says 12. Is that's low? I assume, right? That sounds. I honestly have not paid enough to be. Oh yeah, that's low.
Your prestige is just shy of 16,000. So yeah. Actually, with your relics, it looks like it's over 16,000.
Are we assuming that they are? Oh jeez. I mean, I'm a big believer in that you don't need to have a ton of rank 4s to do well, but I mean, come on.
Hey man, he's got Yondu.
Yeah. Psycho Man, huh? And Iron Man Infinity War is gonna get buffed. Maybe this is like a pre-release version.
It's true. He's showing what can be done before the buff.
I will tell you that clearly I'm trying to get better at Battlegrounds. So there's a bit of nuance to this. But guys, like that is such a reason why I'm not going to kill myself over this.
Yeah,
over this mode.
I agree. Like I'm the same way. Like I like playing them; they're a lot of fun. Like stuff like this is a blast. But like when you're just going up the like I think I'm only in like silver 3 or whatever because I haven't done that much so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're like going up the ladder, and then once you get into the gladiator circuit,
Yeah.
It's just it's just so like not demoralizing, but just so like deflating to like just play all of them. And it's just like, well, that's great that your 4-star Psycho Man was able to kill my 6-star rank 4 thing in 4 hits. That's really awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is like even I think in the last 48 hours, I've played a lot of Battlegrounds to try to, put this all together. And I don't know, that's some stupid streak. I put it on Twitter. And if I faced a modder, I didn't know it. The losses I had looked like they just outplayed me. It's fine. But I did have a match where you win the fight and then it's weird, like something weird happens and the game like pauses.
Oh,
and
I saw that. You posted the penny thing, right?
Yeah, no, actually that was B Manny, but then I commented on it. And then you're like, great, that sucks. And so I kind of understand why some people are so upset because they're putting in so much time and energy and resources, and then to be cheated out of it. Yeah. It's got to just be infuriating.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's got to be it's just terrible. Like, you're, like you said, it's just so much time and effort and like roster construction and making sure you have the right counter to everything and trying to think of so much, like, especially like the guys like Lags, who's going for like a top 10 finish. Like, he has put so much thought and effort and everything into his Battleground deck. And like, for the other people, just like, we're just going to do whatever we can just to make sure that we win and cheat, do whatever. It's ridiculous.
It really is. I mean, I don't mean to turn this into it's not a rant. I think we're both being pretty level-headed about it. No, I think we are. I think we're both being level-headed. It's like, because even if the cheaters get removed, you still lost to them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing in like war and things like that, where it's like, and I've been trying. I mean, I know it's not as easy as just like, we'll just give the points to the team who lost. Like, I get it. Like, it's not that simple. Yeah. And it's not an easy fix, but like, there are times where like, and I want to be clear, like I don't think we played an alliance this season in these 12 wars where it was just like, wow, you guys, that was really suspect. No, I think we played 12 legitimate alliances. We won 5 of them. We lost 7 of them. Like, I don't think that there was any issues like for us personally this war, but it certainly happened in the past where it's like, we play someone and it's like, wow, you had 28 deaths last time, and then you play us and you have 1 death. Wow, that's really, really fun. Like, that's awesome that you turned it around like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you. Well, if like, is my hope is I hope I'm laying the foundation, because I can see who's good. Sorry, going back to Battlegrounds now. Like, I can see the champions are good. I can. Like, I feel very comfortable doing my rankings, and I talked to the rankings team, the Illuminati, about it and all that stuff. They checked the work, and so I feel very confident about that. But the actual like drafting, roster construction, and then the actual application of doing those fights well, I feel like I'm laying the foundation. Like, I'm hoping that in 2 tournaments, I make that 16. Like, that's my hope. And if I get that good, because I'm talking about 2 tournaments from now, so I'm giving myself some time. I could see wanting to fight for the top 100 in Battlegrounds in the game.
Yeah, if they can clear it up, like, I mean, it's a very fun mode. It's the most fun mode that they've released. Like, I think that's like when it's run right, and like when you can do it against somebody, like, it's just a lot of fun to play. Yeah. But all the nonsense that's in it makes it so that it's just, Well,
and you think about
especially towards the top.
Well, you think about like how many people might be modding the game and in war at the various levels, and then you think about how many like, they say that there's a lot of bots in Alliance War. I mean, you can kind of see why it could be so easy for them to just. Why it feels like there's so many in Battlegrounds, but it's really not. They've always been there. It's just now there's this competitive mode where they just don't give a hoot. We had a question, Faust. Is it possible for to take down weapon after 40 seconds? I think so. With that heal block and stuff. Yeah. Well, wait.
40 seconds. I mean, like, if 40 seconds is fast, he probably got some pretty good crits, he probably was able to get up to the special 2, and it crit a whole bunch, and he kept him heal blocked. But I mean, it's a fast takedown, but it's not like an eyebrow raising takedown.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like you're always going to be because Weapon X is constantly healing, so as long as you get up to your infection, you're going to be constantly degenning him and constantly power draining him, and like I mean, I don't think that's totally out of the ordinary. I mean, I think it's a little faster than you would expect in a standard takedown, but I think 40 seconds is in the realm of possibility for what Warlock can do against Weapon X.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, you're a war planner, so you see these things a lot more. Because I was like, oh yeah, of course, throwing power backs, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is Battlegrounds.
Power start one, and then we're just good to go.
yeah, exactly. All right, well, we finally are going to sign off. Steve, Sciar, thank you so much, man. This was a blast. Thank you for everyone, all the donations, Lord, Easy, Messiah, Zach, and I think I missed one in there, and I feel horribly about it. Everyone in the chat who showed up, shared their knowledge. We had fun. We had fun today, and I think that is really cool. We did. And go support Sciar. If you haven't already, I really hope he's had a large growth in subscribers and supporters there.
I do want to tell you, so thank you, because I did break the 100 subscriber mark
while
on stream. So thank you for the constant shout outs of my channel.
That's awesome. And that's one of the points of this. Like, this is the group stage, and Sciar's got a chance to advance, and then we'll let all the people who advance be the really serious ones that just amaze us with their skill and stuff. So thank you everyone for being here. Steve, seriously, huge congratulations, and I will let you sign us out.
Cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see everyone soon. Peace out.
See ya.